Welcome back to the channel, and we are here with another video. This is my brethren Damien from college. Remember to like, share and subscribe. So the video that you just saw a while ago is showing what is happening. It looked like China, right?
China.
Look like China, right? What is happening with back to school. So
they
are sanitizing.
Even if in Japan, people still have to say China.
Well, yeah, because in Jamaica, we consider almost everybody from Asian descent to be Chinese, right? So whether they are Japanese, Vietnamese,
and them hate it.
Korean, we call them Mr. Chin and Miss Chin, yeah. And them really hate it for true.
Because imagine you're Korean, someone say Mr. Chin.
Right.
They know say each of them have different last name.
Right.
Chinese have Chin, Japanese might have Lee, and they're calling
Chin. Lee is Japanese?
No, I just say that.
Oh, okay.
I say that. Them probably take offense.
Mr. Chin, right, and Miss Chin. I would say Mr. Chin and Miss Chin. Every one of them are Chinese. Which is kind of annoying. Imagine us, like, in Jamaica from the British West Indies and anywhere where people are calling Mr. Brown or Miss Brown.
Well, most Caribbean people hate. Once you think of the Caribbean, them say Jamaica.
Right, yeah.
Everywhere.
Mighty God, them always have done us on social media, you know, that Jamaica is not the Caribbean. Even though Jamaica is the Caribbean, but anyway, nobody quote me on that. But yeah. So we are talking about schools reopening in September to the new normal. The new normal. What is going to happen? What it will take to actually get us to be safe while schools are reopened, right? So yeah, what do you think? You think we can live up to that standard?
No. Because
why is that?
One of the funny things now is that the ministry has spent a bag of money. So what do you think? They're going to have enough money by September 7 for spend and make sanitization?
Well, I doubt that, you know, because remember that they had to do a supplementary budget, you know, or supplemental, whichever one is grammatically correct, budget, and they must say, boy, COVID eat out a significant portion of the budget.
You mean education?
You understand? No, the entire budget, because they had to divert money towards the COVID fight.
Remember the minister that said $120 million it will cost the government. $1 billion.
Well, yeah, most billion could have never million.
Billion. Okay. And so far, when I see the ministry and especially principals are doing anything, our principals in my mind is pressure teachers to teach. I don't see whereby they're asking teachers what should we do for September. Because they need to start putting in plans. They know the Jamaicans don't love plan, and we're not good planners either.
Because we're very reactive, right? So yeah, I'm really and truly not hear nothing about planning, but bad to bad still, not because we're not hearing nothing. I mean, say nothing not go on, but I understand what you say. As teachers, we would like to be in the know, to actually know if something not go on.
Tell me if I'm wrong. These are the 5 things that come to my mind. 1, who are gonna give you a mask, gloves and cleaning utensils
I guess
for September.
The ministry would have to like provide that. I mean, I think especially for the students, the reusable mask are gonna work for them. Because a lot of them let me try way more words, but we know that a number of them might not wash it regularly. So the best idea is to give them the disposable mask. I know that's going to take more money than the reusable ones where you go home and you wash it. You understand?
But the next thing is that, just like you seen in the video where you have the station, can we afford that?
Can we? Why?
And can we sustain that? Because when you have a man just eat food, cough, so the too peppery, you don't know if him have COVID or flu, but him hands are going to need sanitizer. No more schools don't have soap.
But I'm wondering though, with the China model or the Asian model that we just see, right? Where they come, they like spray their foot, the clothes, then they go before the thermometer, like they wash their hands and thing, and then they throw away the mask. I'm thinking that maybe when they go inside, like that's the first and last sanitation. Like they must do no sanitization inside again, because they would have checked their temperature and see that they are okay, so them let them in a school. So I guess if the temperature like I go rise again. No, right. If the temperature too high, them would have turned them back. So that something is wrong. So basically, I that them I do. But even if I that them I go do, it still have a cost money for maintain because COVID is going to be here with us for a very long time. Because I'm something right, and it's something where I could just go with. So because a lot of persons are asymptomatic, meaning that they have the disease carrying, but they're not showing any symptoms, right? So them arty, I guess because their immune system is strong. And I guess I don't think enough studies have been done to actually can pinpoint how the disease actually work.
But that
right? I don't think scientists fully understand how it works because it look like it mutate and them don't know.
But that brings to the second point. What go on when you sick? Should you now stay home? Because what if you have the flu now?
Yeah, you have to stay warm. Yeah, so you have to stay warm if you have a little cough. You have to stay warm.
There a new policy within the ministry where say if you sick, you have to turn your yard, but you still going to get paid.
But no, it have to go so you have to get paid because we have to understand that we are in extraordinary times, right? And we have to adjust to the new normal. So I'm assuming that if you are sick, whether you're coughing, you're sneezing, running nose, fever, any little thing like that, you have to stay home because you don't know unless you are tested. So, and I guess everybody will have any kind of respiratory illness, them have to go test them too. You understand? Because you don't know. But my fear is with asymptomatic people, you know. That is my biggest fear, you understand? But I guess, I'm not guessing, but you can have it and you're not having a temperature too. And your temperature is normal, but you have the disease in your body.
You know, it scares me. When they go shoppers fair, you know, so them take your temperature.
Right.
This man stand up out there long and I watch him from the ATM. So they are good distance from him. Just to make you know that from now. They are good distance from him. And the man check him temperature. The man temperature look like it too high. So all him there panic and check my neck.
Right.
So the man say, no. From you have a high temperature, you have a high temperature, you have to cut. So there goes.
So something wrong then, if him have the high temperature, there's something is wrong.
So that's going to be the case. And you know, say some parents, even them pitney are dead,
them send them to school same way. Because for many of them, school is like a little daycare, you know. You understand what I say? You understand what I'm saying? So they are going to send the kids there same way. But I'm thinking, how the schools now are going to manage social distancing in the class with many classrooms are already overcrowded. How is that going to work? Because we have 40 plus students in each class. Unless at some prep school where them have 25 or 20. But most schools, the classrooms are overcrowded. So how we are going to manage social distancing? Sometimes as a teacher, it is so difficult to actually walk between the rows in the classroom. You understand? And then some of the desk and chairs, them weld them on together, so an entire row of students. How that actually work out? Because the ministry cannot say that we are to go back to work. You understand? Under normal conditions. It can't just be sanitized alone and then the classrooms are overcrowded. How them can manage the lunch lines?
I know that
and students
school,
get like
everybody bundled up together to buy lunch.
And they get a limited amount of time for lunch. How they going to manage the lunch lines? Because if you're there and the distancing, it means the lines are going to move slower.
But my thing is that I really wonder about is just, and I'm still not hear nobody else speak about it. And even though, what if you're sick and you still mention fully on it? If you're sick, you're going to stay home for 14 days.
I mean, like, no, that if you are told to quarantine, because like if you're showing respiratory symptoms, then I'm going to say for quarantine.
You know that Jamaica has a high number of asthmatic patients.
Well, yeah, because I am asthmatic too.
So, as soon as a man get a common cold,
everybody goes so.
I know so how they put me on stage.
A COVID.
As soon as a man have sniffles, sir, him have COVID and class done this. So,
yeah,
so
well, that too.
When you look on it, it has been really rough. And
yes, it is.
How one school nurse are going to care for a population of over 1,000?
That is true. And one nurse, and some schools don't have a nurse because their population is small.
And a PE teacher do the same job as nurse.
So some schools don't have a nurse. Boy, I don't know. I really don't know. And then the Minister of Education, to me, really, to me, he doesn't look like he's a forward thinker and like him really ready for attack this pandemic in terms of education.
You can't really blame him. As principals, the principals should be telling them what to do. All they're quarreling now is for teachers to teach online, not realizing that there's a September.
Well, that is true, but
that's why
maybe they are procrastinators and they are waiting until schools are closed. Then them actually go into
school closed now?
Planning. No, I mean like when the online done, because a lot of principals, their focus is on online learning at this point.
Look on Trinidad. Trinidad call it a day. And they must start planning for September.
Also, there's no actual online in school. Also, that is why them side with Jamaica and say no to CSEC.
Call it a day.
Okay, but I guess because the Prime Minister is saying that school is not out.
Certain places in the US call school a day.
Yeah, I know that. And that certain places in the US they have closed.
The youth them don't have no motivation. And most students learn off our vibe. Like me in a maths class.
Yeah.
Me is a done so maths. So if you get 2 + 3 is 4. And me still I get 6. I hear book me.
That's the problem. Well, that is true now because a lot of the students they are turned off because even on the online platforms, the numbers are low. The numbers are really low in terms of students who are coming on. And the numbers are low, and a lot of the students they are not benefiting from it because a number of reasons. Some of them just not interested at all because for them, that the physical building school is out for them, while some of them not have the means to access the online platforms. You understand? So
not only that, them the home, them have them phone, them just have the a thing like this.
Yeah, them a play PUBG
or check somebody.
or FIFA or them something there. Yes, sometimes.
Whether them come or not, you can't get them 0 because them home situations stay.
Well, yeah.
And the thing while look for me now, if everybody has spent out money now, how them going to prepare for September 7th?
Boy, and COVID has caused us to spend a lot of our savings.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you're at home, so you are consuming more. You eat more food, you consume more energy because JPS send me a piece of light bill there. Meaning if you do a separate video upon JPS itself. You understand? So you're consuming more, so it causes you to spend more money. And me the thing say because I'm there home, I can actually spend less and save money. And that me the think, but now I'm realizing that I really spend more money because I'm there home.
Look on it. When you go school or work, remember you eat less.
Yes,
it's
always
true. On the go.
Right. Because it's just lunchtime and that's it until I come home. I'm there home, Jesus. You eat your breakfast, you snack. And you look for something for lunch or snack.
The evidence is on the face.
No, you have to show the evidence by you. How you favor one hippo going close to being an elephant, Damien. You know about that talk. Me just put on a little tip. I wait, and people are talking about how my face fat. My face has always been this fat. You don't bother with the excitement. Can I just put on a? If me did the 210, me the 211 now. Just a little tips.
Don't whine about it.
Amount of weight. But Davian put on about 50 pounds. Yeah, all who know him in slim days. Right, you don't know now. But back to it, I guess they really have to allocate more money to education and they need some real forward thinkers.
Remember, seeing that more persons will lose them jobs because being a layoff.
Yeah, 90 persons.
The government have to start provide for those persons now.
And all of the hotel people then get laid off too.
And walk up on to September. Remember, say over 200 and something thousand people there on part.
Well,
part have got
increase. Them have to widen them net.
And SLD cut for them budgets.
Boy.
So when you look on it, all people who are planning for borrow money from student loan get knocked.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Get knocked. And when you look on it, when school start back now, remember we don't have enough buses, I know one school start back, there's going to be crowding on the buses.
And there's supposed to be no standing on the buses.
So when you look on it,
and taxi cut down from 4 passengers to 3.
Sometimes even 2.
So it's like going forward, and I don't see these things lifting before September. Even though some persons are saying, oh, the economy are going to reopen. the economy never really closed, you know. But some people say, yo, the economy I go reopen, like things them were closed down, especially like tourism industry and so. I go reopen June 1. But I don't see that happening. Even though we're having small amount of cases, it doesn't mean that it is safe, because a lot of asymptomatic carriers are out there.
But remember, once the Americans, if they do come in, chances are some might have, and them can infect other people.
That is it. That is it.
September for everybody kind of sticky. Not only for schools, but for everybody. Because once school start back, let's say one have it from Bull Bay, and him stop a Burger King for buy, sneeze, or touch something.
And especially under AC conditions, that just circulate the whole, oh God, it's just...
And Jamaica ever have a flu season.
Well, yeah.
So when you look on it, you don't know if to tell flu from COVID.
That is true, and then some people just fool. If you cough, they want to stab you up, they want to lick you down, they want to fling you off of public transportation. So, boy, it really look away, but I'm hoping for the best, and I hope that the persons in the executive, that they are planning, right? Because they're responsible for set policy, yeah.
I mean,
social
plan
studies.
for which them are playing next. That's what them are planning.
Yeah, but some planning have to happen, because them can't just say, oh, September school reopen and just like that and put people's lives in jeopardy. Because I've heard parents saying that if school reopen September morning, them not send for them picnic. You understand? Persons are saying that they have to wait first, like a 2 week, 3 week, to see what happen before them send out them picnic.
But remember, say most people might broke by September.
Well,
so
that too, and then back to school shopping, kind, you know, uniform, shoes, tie, crest, epaulette, this, that. So, what did the minister say about PEP again? When he said, oh, them that use some long time exam
grade 4
for it, and then those students are supposed to go to new schools in September.
New uniform.
You understand?
Well,
book and bag and...
Them wear
They must I could probably wear them primary school uniform. God, high school for those who can't afford it. So you understand? So even that 10,000 payment here, the government probably have to go give people more money again.
But remember,
you understand?
$10,000 just your light bill.
Well, yeah, because my light bill came to 27,000 from 17,000 to 27,000. I'm gonna do a separate video for JPS, because JPS is, yes. So yeah, boy, it really looks sticky. So I really hope that the ministry is planning and principals are also planning and have a team of forward thinkers to actually plan for September. And I think you have a valid point there, and I think school should have really closed and then plan for September. You understand? Instead of just put up a front or a face to say, oh, school is actually happening. You understand? But a lot of the kids, they are not being rich, because if you do a survey and go around the place,
I think
enough people now benefit from it.
That is an next
so the question is, are we going to be asked to reteach what is taught now for September, or we are going to move on? That is what I would like to know.
That's the next video.
Well,
we can do a video on that.
It looks so true, like we can do a next video.
Right now.
So this is where we end. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Bye for now.